Hi, I'm Brandon, and I'm back to do a commentary on Eric Thornton. Let's jump in.
He's pulling in the driveway. Go out and throw a little wave at him.
This is 27-year-old Eric Thornton, screen name Balin79.
Is that Balin or is it Ballin?
He drove 4 hours thinking he was going to meet a girl who told him online she was 14. At
4 hours? That's got to be among the longest drives. I think there was the police detective who, or the fake police detective that drove 5 hours. But yeah, 4 hours. That's a long ways. That's definitely a big drive.
one point during the chat, he gets on his webcam and masturbates and types, "Did you see it?" The decoy
Oh yeah, this is the guy that was like obsessed with his cum. That's
says,
gross.
"Not really, too dark," and he types back, "Shoot," and then brags about what he had just done.
Didn't he call it glorious or something like that?
Liz.
Now he's in our house.
Hey, come on in.
All right.
She's being escorted by Belle there.
I made some chocolate chip cookies and I left them on the table. Just take a seat. I'll be right there.
That's fine. No problem.
Yeah, this guy is walking in fairly quickly. Some of the guys stroll in and kind of just take in the scene. This guy just like walks in quickly.
I'll be right there.
That's fine. No problem.
Gotta back it up a bit and watch that again.
Just take a seat. I'll be right. Made some chocolate chip cookies and I left them on the table. Just take a seat. I'll be right there.
That's fine. No problem.
Yeah, he seems very calm. Like he walked in very quickly, no hesitation, just sits down, starts chowing down on the cookies.
You're good.
Yeah. And like just the
You like them?
like this guy, he's kind of a goofy looking bastard with a weird voice. Like he seems like he should be like an American Pie character or something. Like he's basically like a living cartoon. He's just he's just an odd guy. Like if you were just say you worked with this guy or like he was in like your social circle, like he would stand out. He's not a guy that you could miss. Like the way he sounds, his facial expressions, the way he looks, like he just looks like he has just like 25% more monkey DNA in him than the average human or something. Like he just looks, I don't want to be mean because I know the guy's dead, but like he's just kind of a goofy looking guy in the way he acts, and it like you can't let that fool you or make you forget the fact that like he masturbated on camera and did all this gross stuff and intended to have sex with this young girl. Like he's bad and should be in prison, but he's such a character. Like he's not one of the, we did Matthew Cogburn last time. Like he kind of looks like a normal guy. This guy is not normal.
I made them all by myself. I can't wait to see you.
I know.
Like what the hell kind of thing is that to say? I know. Like, he must mean like, I can't wait to see you too. But for what he's answering, she said, I can't wait to see you. And he's like, I know. Like, he's that high on himself that he's more excited about her seeing him than vice versa. And like, what a stupid way to say it.
Online, he said he'd bring alcohol and condoms, so the actress asks him about it.
What kind of alcohol did you bring?
I brought Absolute Citron. I brought Mandarin Orange. I brought a shot of Jägermeister.
You don't have to say I brought after, like, before each item. You could just say I brought and then list them all in a row. Like, that's such a weird way to say it.
I brought Mandarin Orange. I brought a shot of Jägermeister. I got Bush.
Wow.
And
You brought a shot of Jägermeister? It's like, was he going to split the shot with her, or was he going to give her the one shot, or was that for himself? On a side note, like, I don't drink anymore. It's been like 14 or 15 years since I drank. But I used to love Jägermeister, especially when I was like really young. It was always, maybe it was because of the fact it was usually more expensive. It was harder to afford than other alcohol. So whenever you had it, was like a treat. But I just, it was probably among my favorite alcohols, and it's kind of lame to say, but I have fond memories of drinking that drink. So if Eric Thornton showed up at my house with one shot of Jägermeister, and this was like more than 15 years ago, that shot one way or another would have been mine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could get some more if I need to.
Did you bring condoms?
Food.
like he just, this is like one step away from being like a Saturday Night Live sketch or something. Like he just, everything he says is weird. And he's just like talking with his mouth full, and he's like chomping on cookies. Like just so weird.
Well, with all that, it sounds like you've got a pretty big night planned, huh?
Yep.
2 different kinds of vodka. Brought some beer. And what else?
That's it.
That's it.
Look at his eyes. Like he's like, this guy is spooked. Like, yeah, he reminds me of what's the Chris Kattan character, Mr. Peepers? Is that it in Saturday Night Live, where he plays like the monkey that's always like, you grab an apple or something and then just like totally shred it as he shoves it in his mouth. Yeah, this guy looks like Mr. Peepers.
Condoms. So what was your plan here tonight?
My plan? Just to hang out.
To hang out.
Like, damn, like it's just funny that this TV show managed to just capture such a large segment of guys just wanting to hang out with young girls. Like it's like, I think probably like 98% of the predators, sometimes they have other excuses too, but they all say just came to hang out. It's like, well, you just listed a bunch of alcohol, so clearly you intended to also drink. And that's one of the things that you learn in life, is that when two people, especially like a man and a woman, who are single and they're alone and they're drinking, it tends to frequently lead to more than just hanging out. And there's no way that like that would not have gone through his mind. That's why you don't go and drink alone with a 13-year-old ever. Like, there's no way that like just hanging out was his intention. Even more so when they have alcohol.
Yeah. And you thought it was okay as a 27-year-old to come here and meet a 14-year-old with alcohol and condoms?
No.
Then why?
And like, I'll just say it, this guy just seems dumb. He seems like really, really dumb. Like, I bet you like talking to this guy, anything beyond, just like like the most superficial conversation would just be annoying. Like, I doubt he could discuss, like maybe he could discuss sports or something, but like if you tried to have any sort of intellectual chat with him, or like he'd probably just look at you with his dumb eyes like that, and you could tell it's like going in one ear and out the other. Like, he just wouldn't, like, he probably relates more to the teenagers because they think and talk like him. Like, he probably hangs around with friends that he went to high school with, and it's been 10 years, and all of a sudden they're like, they have jobs and families and lives, and then he's just like this idiot that's just goes online looking to do stuff with like young girls. Like, he just never matured. Like, obviously that's a horrible thing to do, but even aside from that, like, he probably just like can't hold down a job. He's just dumb. Like, he's there's something wrong with him.
Why did you do it?
Because I just thought it was like a good idea.
A good idea? Turns out he's...
What do you mean you thought it was a good idea? Like, most guys admit, like, this is a bad thing to do, I'm going to try not to get caught. Maybe the dumb ones even didn't realize how bad it is. But you're telling me that Eric Thornton actively thought this was a good idea. So he was on whatever app this was, this chat site, saw this girl who was 13, or 14 in this case, and thought, I should talk to her, masturbate in front of her, and then go to her house with alcohol. And his thought was, this is a good idea? Like, there's no way he thought it was a good idea.
Says this isn't the first time he's gone after underage teens.
How often do you meet underage girls online and set up a visit?
Not that much.
Ballpark it for me.
Well, not that much kind of means more than one.
Probably 10, 15.
10, 15.
What? Well, like he's probably the only guy in the history of the show that ever admitted to it. Usually they say they've never done this before. And he's just kind of like shrugging it off. Like, not that many times, like 10 or 15. Like, what? I would have been shocked if he was like 3. It's like, holy shit, that's bad. Like, 10 or 15? Like this guy's life must revolve around that. Because if you figure like 10 or 15, those are the ones that were willing to accept him. I think most teenage girls would blow this guy off and want nothing to do with him because he's a total weirdo. But the fact there's been 10 or 15 of them, like that means he probably tried like 10 or 15,000. Like he's probably online all day doing this, and then just like once in a while through just sheer mathematical like numbers, manages to occasionally get the 1 in 1,000 that wants him to come over. Like I forgot that this guy did that. That's horrible.
Have you met them in person?
Mm-hmm.
And what did you do when you met them in person?
Well, actually, I didn't really meet him.
He keeps changing his story. Finally, he admits he has a problem when it comes to chatting with underage girls online.
I've went to counseling many times.
Okay, so he knows he has a problem. I wonder why he went to counseling. My gut tells me it wasn't his decision. It was either court-ordered, or it was like his parents or someone found out what he was doing and told him to do it. It just seems like... I mean, I suppose, like, if you knew you had a problem and you had the initiative to go to counseling yourself, you could have, still had a problem and kept doing it. But it seems like you would have just put more effort into not doing it. Like, it's like, obviously I don't have this kind of compulsion. I don't even understand how someone could. And even if you did, like, isn't this something you could stop? Like I don't understand how this could be so hard of a compulsion on someone that they can't stop this behavior. Like, see, like something like smoking cigarettes or alcohol and drugs, like those things, like they do something to your brain where it makes it like physically addictive. But like chatting up teenage girls online, like how is that addictive? Like it's like just stop doing it. If you know what's wrong, it's going to get you in trouble. But obviously, if his problem is probably a lot worse than we're even thinking, if it got to the point where he's been to counseling multiple times, and I have the feeling some of that was not, it was forced upon him. So if his problem got to the point where it was so bad that he had to go to counseling, and then he like relapsed and had to go to counseling again more than once, like his problem, and the fact that he's done this 10 or 15 times and actually met these girls, like this guy is probably I wouldn't say probably, he is a huge danger.
So based upon the fact that you're here to meet a 14-year-old, that counseling isn't working out too well, is it?
I don't know.
It's possible that the counseling isn't working because he says he stopped going about 5 months ago.
Did you plan on spending the night?
Yes, I wanted to spend the night, but I didn't want to do anything too graphic until I actually met that person.
Well, what do you...
Like, what's... He's trying to like justify he didn't plan on doing anything too graphic. He's already masturbated in front of her. Like, can't say like, I mean that's beyond gross. And also, isn't it weird that he's kind of like staring off into space here as he's talking? Like Chris is over to the side and he's like just staring off into space.
Too graphic until I actually met that person.
Well, what do you think should happen to you, Eric?
Just go home and learn from this.
Yeah, right, Eric. Like, you've already been to counseling multiple times and you admit to having met young girls before and you've done this 10 to 15 times and you think you're just going to get let off with a warning like that's going to help? Like, no, the world doesn't work like that.
But he's not going to get off that easy. It's time to tell him who I am.
I'm Chris Hansen from Dateline NBC, and
He doesn't run when he sees the cameras. Instead, he decides to give any potential predator this advice.
Just whatever you do, do not get into underage people at all. I feel regretful. I feel horrible that I did this.
But that heartfelt speech, those...
Yeah, I mean he's not wrong, but that's kind of the... Something leads me to believe he doesn't quite understand the gravity of what he did.
Words of wisdom won't help him this time around.
Please get down on the ground! Down on the ground!
And this is the one smart thing he did, which maybe leads me to believe he's been arrested before, is, we saw Matthew Cogburn and other guys, they get tackled right on the pavement. He had enough sense to sees the cops coming, he knows how it's going to end, so he dives onto the grass, so it's a softer... So he dives onto the grass, so it's a softer landing. Let's watch that again.
Get down on the ground! Down on the ground!
Like all the other men you've seen, he's patted down, photographed, and his car is searched.
Oh, there's the Jägermeister.
Beer that Ezra found in his left front pocket.
And off to jail. Most of the men who came to our undercover house were chatting online with decoys for a week or more.
And well, that was Eric Thornton. That was an interesting one. Yeah, he's a bad guy, and he's well, I was gonna say unfortunately he's dead, but for the sake of the safety of the nation's children, I think it's best that he's not around anymore. Yeah, he apparently died in a car crash. So anyways, that was Eric Thornton, so I'll see everyone next time.